Hi, my name is Jace Bowman, and I will be presenting some items that I believe represent me as a person for the bag speech. So, first I have my Bible and a journal. So, I chose these two items in a pair because I believe that they really do go together in my life. As I read through different truths that I find in the Bible, or learn more about God and grow my relationship with Him, that is reflected in my use of my journal. So this is a very core part of my life, and it really shapes where I'm planning to go and the way I make decisions in deciding what is right and wrong and how to treat people. All right. My second item is a houseplant. So while it didn't quite fit in the bag safely, I had it right here. So more specifically, this is a Hoya carnosa tricolor. So I have grown in my passion for houseplants since about sophomore year. I went from having 2 succulents to 35 houseplants. So I really do love learning more about them and knowing how to care for them specifically based on the type of plant that it is. I also do think that they're beautiful, and this plant represents my love for houseplants and their beauty, as well as beauty of nature in general. So I do take advantage of the area that we live in and the nature that we have just right over in the mountains. And I think that that is a very important part of my life and something I really enjoy to do. All right, the next item that I have is a coffee cup. So while I do really like coffee, the symbolic meaning behind this coffee cup is the relationships that I've formed over a cup of coffee. So I really do take a lot of value in my friendships, and as it turns out, a lot of my friendships ended up being shared over a cup of coffee. It's really just a great opportunity to have a really intentional conversation that goes a little bit deeper than the superficial level. I believe that these relationships really are fulfilling and feed emotional wellness to a great level where you're able to continue on in your regular life because you have that good foundation of good friendships and good relationships with the people around you. All right. The next item that I have is an award I received from NHS. So I received this award for having the most community service hours in our chapter of NHS. While this is a very important award to me, my dedication to service and my heart for service really goes back before I even needed to record my community service hours for a extracurricular activity. I really do think that I strive most when I'm serving other people. I believe I'm most myself when I'm able to help people and show them that I care. And so that's why this is in my bag, is I believe that that's a core principle of who I am currently and who I plan to be going into the future. And my last item is a jar full of water. So this is actually water from Honduras. When I went on a trip there, I got this water from a creek. It is representative of my love for the world, and a little bit more specifically, my love for Latin American culture. I've taken 4 years of Spanish and really grown in my appreciation for Latin American culture. Their way of community is really inspirational to me. And I also just have always loved hearing about different people's perspectives from areas that I'm not accustomed to. I think that it really enhances one's perspective on the world and just brings everything into a whole new light whenever you're seeing things from another perspective. All right, so hopefully you know a little bit more about me through these items. I believe they represent me pretty well, and I am excited to hear all of your guys' bag speeches as well. Thank you for listening.